This is amazing. I love this thumbnail thing that we have on YouTube. That's amazing. It's really important to have your thumbnail nailed. Good morning, YouTubes. Let me just set the Facebook's live. Good morning, Facebook. It's 5:15 in the morning in Europe. It's 8 Pacific, 8:15 Pacific, and 11:15 Eastern, I believe. And we are live as we agreed. And I was just talking to YouTube how important it is to create a phenomenal thumbnail when you're going live. You know, when you go live on YouTube, it goes 3, 2, 1, smile to create perfect thumbnail, and that's the most important thing, especially when you're looking this great in 5 in the morning. It's crucial to have a great thumbnail. So what I wanted to talk to you this morning, I had a potential client. I won't say a client, but maybe, who knows. And he has the problem of how to advertise his product because of the regulations and all that stuff. That the bottom line, he's not allowed to say what his product is in any kind of advertisement. And he's like, okay, you're rambling about advertising and you're all cool and that, but what can I do when I cannot say what am I selling and how am I helping people? And that is the problem. And especially if, well, especially if you're not doing what I'm doing, you know, because if you asked me that question 3 years ago, I would tell you, switch the industry, man. Go for something else, you know, find another way to sell it. But I'm not 100% sure that regulations are like these, but if you can sell it in your emails and you can sell it on your website, you don't have to advertise the product that you have. You can go for the problems that people have that your product solves. And then you can start your ad by stating the problem and talking about the problem, stating all the things that are happening in someone's life because of that problem. And at the end, state how that problem was solved earlier in like 19s and early 2000s. And then say, now, today, in 2019, there's a better way. Click to find out. You understand? Just when you talk about someone's problem and you talk about those problems better than they can, the people will automatically assume that you have the solution for the problem. That's crucial, and that's really important. Because when you know that, when you take that as a fact, and believe me, it's a fact, just think about something that's bothering you. And if you sit down with a guy or a girl that start talking about that problem, first of all, if he talks that good about the problem, I'm sorry, you would assume that he had the similar problem. That will cause you to feel bond with them, and that's immensely important when we are selling anything, especially online today, but because that bond is broken and everyone are just taking that for granted, and like, it's business, it's not, leave the emotions out. No, we are buying with emotions, don't leave emotions out. There is not, to this day, there is not a single human being who could ever leave the emotions out. If you go any deeper on any decision that has ever been made, it's connected with some emotion. And that's been proved over and over. There were CEOs that, like, whole companies' futures were depending on their emotions. A man had a car accident and he damaged the part of the brain that's regulating emotions. Tomorrow morning, he couldn't decide which shoes to wear. Should he go black or brown? And his wife was like, just pick the shoes. And he's sitting like this, looking at the shoes and like, Well, I'm sorry, I can't. And don't believe in those stories. Business is business, emotions and emotions. Don't think about relationships. I mean, if you go and help someone honestly and really go and help him without asking for anything, if he sees you next time and you're telling him, hey, listen, I know that I helped you. If you did that I told you, I'm 100% sure that that worked. Now, if you want to start this and this and have this and this, you should go check this out, and then send them on the page of your website to some video or a sales letter, or maybe even some more free stuff, because we live in the age of the internet, and giving free became free for us. Like 20 years ago, if you wanted to give something for free to anyone, it would probably cost you 10 15 $20, even if you wanted to send them just one blank piece of paper. You could you just had to go to the mail and mail that, and you would have to pay for that paper as well. Today you can give them a PDF one click away from them. That doesn't cost you anything. So it really became easy. So that's the point, that's the goal. Go for the problems in your advertisements. Talk about a problem, state what's happening, state what the problem is causing in their life. Now, then go through the solutions that previously was used, and even if it was a successful solution, state what the solution was, and then tell there is a better way today. We live in 2019, the science went through the roof, they found better ways. You are probably the only one missing out if you have this problem. Click the link to find out, and then you can give them downloadable PDF or a video or anything. You can ask them to join your list, which means have them leave you their email address and their name, and give them provide a lot of value for free, because you can, and it is free for you too. And then you can go, and if the regulations are that and you cannot advertise your product on Facebook, on Google, on print media, direct mail, nowhere, it's not a problem. Then go to your website, send them to your store, have them come in, knock on door, and come on, guy, man, please tell me what is the solution that you have for this problem, because I'm going crazy and I've tried everything. I want to know what the thing is that I read about in direct mail piece, print in newspapers, or on Facebook, for example. So this video today is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. The point of this, you can advertise almost anything. That's 100% sure, because you don't have to focus on the thing that you're selling. You can go and focus on the problems that you're solving. And believe me, even if you can talk about the thing that you're selling, please try this approach, because it's a lot more powerful, because you're priming someone, you're priming my mind. When I'm reading your ad, you start your ad with a problem that I have. It's called dog whistle copy. Those whistles that you can blow and only the dogs can hear. That's dog whistle copy. When you state the problem, you are alienating everybody that does not have that kind of problem. And the people that do, they are magnetically attracted to that copy. They are like, holy F, that's me. I want to know more. And then you go through, and you have primed me all through to the end of your copy. When I'm clicking and I'm like, I have to know what this guy's talking about. Now when I click and I come to your website, I'm ready to do quote unquote anything you say, because you know my problem better than I do. You have described it perfectly well, and you say that there's a solution. And I'm in pain for like 2 3 5 years. I had a major back issues because I'm 6'7", and I played basketball for like 11 years, and that was that's how I know this. If someone told me that there is another way, that there is a better thing to do than what I used to do, and that someone will help me solve my back pain in 3 to 5 months, years. Believe me, I have major back problems since I was 14. I'm turning 32 this year. It's like 17, 18 years now. Today is just a bit better than it was. So if someone told me that in some copy, I wouldn't care if he's selling. I don't want to talk about these kinds of drugs, or but I wouldn't care. I would click on that link and go read what he has to tell me about my problem. If he knows how to talk about joints, about nerves, about lower backs, how the spine will go and where it will fall out and all that, and give me a video and show me all that and tell me, hey, go click here to find out more, brother, you'd have me. I wouldn't care what are you selling. So that's the point of today's video. You can advertise anything, and believe me, if you're selling shirts and you can talk in your ad what does that shirt is solving for somebody, believe me, go for that. Try that approach. Don't just put a picture of your shirt and sell it and tell me, hey, go buy my shirt. It's black and green. I don't give an F about black and green shirt. But if you talk about a problem that the shirt will solve for me, while we are on the same page and you're talking a different language to me. So that's it for today. I hope that this will help you. And no, again, I'm telling you, no, I know that this will help you. Just as I told you in what you should do in your copy, I know that if you do this, it will help you. This will provide results for you. That's the point. That's the whole point of everything that I'm doing, for you to have the results that you are looking for. If you're running successful business and you are running ads, that's this approach. Don't be like, oh, that was nice. You know, I believe that J. Abraham called it brain porn. You're listening like brain, and it's all buzzing, and it's like, oh, this is fantastic. I love this. This is amazing. This could bring me a lot of money, and then you turn off your laptop and just go do something else and forget that you ever saw this video. So please, don't leave it be as I always say this. Don't leave this be as an apple a day keeps a doctor away, and then we never eat an apple. Have this inside your business. If you're running ads, I mean, come on, put a 10, 15, $20 in it and test it out. See what response will be. If you're having the response, if for every 100 people that sees your ad, like 3 or 10 people respond, and out of those 10 people 2 buy, go with this approach. See, maybe 15 will respond and maybe 5 will buy. If that's like 150% increase of your business, if from your ads, from every ad that you ran, for the same amount of money you get from 10 to 15 people clicking or responding, if you're running print media or direct mail. And then you now have 2 people buying, and then you went from 2 to 5. That's exactly, if you remember, and of course I can give you that blueprint. That's exactly what we went through in the blueprint when I showed you what can happen if you double any of the impact point that you have right now in your business. And believe me, it's doable, and it's not that hard if you know how to approach it. So, of course, if you want me to build that blueprint for you and for your business, and may have it custom made, so you can know exact steps that are happening inside your business before you have a penny on your bank account. That's the sole purpose of the blueprint. So you know exact steps that are happening, and then from there you want to go and improve, go on each step and improve every step for like 10, 15, 20%. If you have 4 steps, you improve them 20%, you just double the business, because those percentages will compound. And that's basically it. That's how you identify low-hanging fruit profits inside your business. And that is what I do. I help successful entrepreneurs grow and scale their business, And that blueprint that I just mentioned is the foundation of that growth. I'll leave a link in the comments so you can go check it out. There's a letter I wrote for you. When you read that letter, if you click on the link, there is a simple questionnaire for like, it's total 10 questions, but it's like in 3 questions are what's your name and what's your website, you know. So it's basically 5 questions. You can fill it out in like 60 seconds. And if you want me to structure that blueprint for you and have that inside your business, that is what will you get regardless of you choosing to become a client or not. So that call, when we jump on that call, on Skype call, I take care and I make 100% sure that that call is transformational. I assume that you already paid me and I'm not cheap. So I assume that you already paid me, and that's how I approach that call. There is no selling, there's none of that nonsense, you know. If you don't want me, man, this is something that we need to do long term. If you don't want me, come on, what I'm gonna do some closing technique, and then tomorrow morning when, hey man, we should get on the phone, and you're like, you know, I don't want to, I really don't want to get on the phone with you because I just signed up for this because of your closing and because of your high pressure. I don't want that. If you don't see the value in that call and in everything that we build, and you don't want me to help you implement that in your business, we're cool, man. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your time. That was extremely useful. 60 minutes, 45, 60, who knows, maybe 70. We're not, there's no like time frame we need to finish in 45 minutes, you know, nothing like that. That's because of that, I'm really picky who I work with. And when I start working with someone, 100% of my focus is on your business. So that's it. If you want me to build it for you, you can go in the comments, click the link, read the letter that I wrote. Then when you fill out the questionnaire, I will go through the questionnaire. If I believe that we are a match and that I can help you, I will reach to you just like normal human being, you know, through email. Hey man, I like your questionnaire. I went through your website. I joined your list. I really believe that we can do some amazing stuff. Or brother, we are not for each other. You know, this is completely off from what am I doing. And I when I saw your stuff, I just believe that I cannot help you, and that happens. So thank you a lot. And now we have to figure out, of course, it's, you know, every single morning that I went live, I'm like, how do I end this? And there is a little red button on Facebook where you say end live video, and on YouTube. So Facebook, see you tomorrow, probably around 5 a.m. Europe, 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. Bye bye. And on YouTube, you have a little X right in the corner, and when you press that X, you will end the video.